Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, we're here in New Reno. You may notice a slight change in accoutrement. I'm back in the power armor, well not power armor, but combat armor. Reason is I completely forgot that I gave Sullick a suit of that, so after switching around some inventory, running down to the commercial row, and trading a few things, and I still have a trunk full of weapons in spite of this, because turns out there's not a lot I need to trade for, and I think I have officially hit the point of this game where it is more trouble dealing with enemy weaponry after they're dead than it's worth. But Sullick has a nice new set of Mark II metal armor. I've got my power armor, or combat armor, which is going to be important for what we're doing next. And everybody is well and truly loaded for bear with their assorted weapons of choice and ammo of choice. I've still got my pistol, and I've still got a whole ton of healing stuff and other assorted drugs like that there, and just about halfway over my weight limit. So, what we are going to do this time around is start cleaning up this one-horse town. Well, okay, not quite one horse. I don't think there's a single horse. Actually, horses probably did not survive the apocalypse, but that's not the point. The point is that New Reno is run by 4 families, and you have potential quest lines to become a made man for all 4 families. You cannot become a made man for all 4 families because that's dirty pool, and as soon as you become a made man for one, you become the arch enemy of the others, and if you enter their casinos, all hell will break loose. You can, however, do all of the quests up until the very last one, at which point you talk to the head of the family, then you become a made man. And just for giggles and the sake of showing you as much of the game as possible, I am going to do all of the ones that involve things that don't really conflict with my image as a big damn hero. Or at least the ones where I can justify getting away with doing something for the name of comedy. So, you'll remember that we talked to the bishops before, and they are easily the worst of the 4 families. Now, I refused to take a hit job from them before, but I am going to take it now because the person that they want us to hit will actually give us an opportunity to do something that will achieve a greater good later. But in order to do that first, we must sneak upstairs, because the guards will not just let us talk to them. Luckily, are you trying to avoid your fans? Yes, yes I am. I want to talk to Mr. Bishop. Hey, Tribal, that job's still open, if you want it. Pays good. You interested? I'm listening. I have this problem down south in NCR. This fellow Weston has a big mouth that needs to be shut. Permanently. $500,000 easy money. No problem, he's as good as dead. Now hold on, I ain't finished telling you everything yet. I want this guy dead, but it can't look like he was aced. Don't put a bullet in his skull, don't stab him to death, don't do anything that smells of a hit. Because that's the way it has to be done. You piss off anyone down there, make them think I had anything to do with that son of a bitch kicking the bucket, and I'll make sure no one can identify your corpse. How the hell am I supposed to whack somebody and not make it look like murder? That's your problem, Tribal, not mine. Do some mumbo-jumbo, mix up some poisonous plants and slip into his drink, choke him in his sleep, push him off a building, I don't care, just so long as it doesn't look like a hit. You want to make it look like an accident, eh? I need to know more about this Weston. Alright, fair enough. What do you need to know? Where can I find this guy? I don't want to have to just hunt his ass down when I get to the NCR. He's got a ranch in NCR. Follow the Brahmins stink, you shouldn't find too much trouble. This guy got any kin, family, any witnesses I got to worry about? No kids, no wife, no family to speak of. There might be some ranch hands, but they shouldn't be too much trouble. And yeah, I'm skipping the question about armed ranch hands. What's this guy's health like? Any illnesses? Well, rumor has it he doesn't go out too much. I thought I heard something about him having a bad heart, so he doesn't exert himself much. Either that or he doesn't like the sun. Heart trouble, eh? Does he have a doctor? Is he taking medication for it? I like the way you think, Tribal. Well, I don't know if he takes any chems for his heart, but I know he'd have to be pretty damn care about which ones he did take with that heart of his. That's enough to go on. Weston's a dead man. All right, and one more time in case I ain't made myself crystal clear. It's got to look like an accident or it's no go. I heard you the first time. After Weston has his... I'll be back after Weston has his accident. All right, then. I expect to hear from you soon. Remember, Tribal, you don't know me, and we never had this conversation. Word gets out, and I'll put you down. Don't worry about me, Bishop. You just make that... You sure you got that cash waiting for me when I get back? Okay, so... we now have one hitman job. I'm doing a great job staying incognito because everybody recognizes Big Bad Mother. Alright, so that's one. Now we have the Salvatores. Well, check out this bouquet of assholes. This is Mason. We are not going to like Mason much. What are you doing here, Punchy? Lose your way to the boxing ring? Get out of here. What's behind that door? Behind that door? That door right there? Why, that's Mr. Salvatore's room. Now beat it. I want to see Mr. Salvatore. I want a job. Look, maybe you ain't heard, Tribal, but this is Salvatore's place. My job is to make sure the boss ain't bothered by yapping dogs like you. Now run back to your tribe and cook up one of your people for dinner. I said I want to see Mr. Salvatore. I warned you, asshole. Now you... Mason suddenly pauses, listening to something you can't hear. After a moment, his teeth clench. Mr. Salvatore says you may come in. Matt? All right, then. Mason stops you. Look, some ground rules, boy. Don't waste Mr. Salvatore's time, and don't give him any bullshit or your answer to me. Understood. I ain't done yet. You show him respect. You call him Mr. Salvatore at all times. And when he talks, you shut up and listen. Understand? Understood. We can go in this time. And we can immediately raid this footlocker. So, with that done, let's talk to Mr. Salvatore. The elderly man looks up at you. His face is gaunt and covered with liver spots. He is holding a breathing mask which is connected to an oxygen tank by his side. What do you want of me? Mr. Salvatore, you have a reputation for strength and fairness. I want to work for you. Takes a deep breath from the oxygen mask and gives a slight nod. Of course. But I require a token of good faith, a sample of your willingness to work for me. Oh, what would you have me do, Mr. Salvatore? Takes a deep breath from the mask. There is a man who's used his skill with cards to rob me. The sum is trivial. The insult is not. I want him killed and the money he stole returned. Who is this thief? Mason will have the details. He nods at the exit. Go now. Thank you, Mr. Salvatore. I will go ask Mason. About time you showed up, boy. That bum that stole from Mr. Salvatore, his name is Lloyd. Mr. Salvatore wants him dead and the money he stole back. When you've done the job, report back to me. Understand? Think you can handle that? Now, where can I find Lloyd? He's been laying low, so tracking him down is going to be your job, boy. Best bet, check some of the bars along Virgin Street. Lloyd might be running another hustle there. Had other questions? What's Lloyd look like? Lloyd, he's about average height, white, brown hair. Last I saw him, he had a tan shirt, dark brown scarf. Probably ain't changed his clothes since I saw him last. I did have another question. How much did he steal? About 1,000 chips. Now look, that ain't nothing to Mr. Salvatore. But he's got this policy with regards to people who take anything from him. If I were you, I'd remember that. Mr. Salvatore is going to want every chip back. That's all I need to know. Stand back and let me get to work, Mason. Alright, so that's 2. 2 contract hits that we have agreed to do. Ah, ha, ha. And you may have noticed that I stole myself a laser pistol. Why? Well, in case you forgot, we agreed the last time we were in New Reno to get our buddy at the New Reno Arms one of them newfangledy laser guns that the guys running that the Salvatore family uses. And I intend to make good on that deal. Hello again, friend. What can I do for you? I brought you that laser pistol I promised. Gain 500 experience points. Well, hell then, true to my word, here's something for your trouble. Gives you a bunch of caps, takes the pistol. Damn, strange looking thing, isn't it? Examines the barrel. And as long as I'm here. Yeah, I don't have any of my extra guns on me, but you know what? Don't mind leaving caps here, because I'll be trading them in for something sooner or later. Anyway. So, with that done, and getting pretty close to level 21. And I'm just going to go ahead and save here. Not because we're getting ready to do anything that's going to be dangerous, but because, well, it's been a while since I saved, and I don't want to have any game crash issues. Because I know how the world works. It's going to happen the minute I least expect it. Anyway, Pretty Boy Floyd... over here on Virgin Street now, and the third family, the Mordinos, well, funny thing about them is that they will not recruit you unless you look strong. And in case you're forgetting, I am strictly average as far as strength goes, and my endurance is not the best. Thankfully, if you're wearing combat armor, they'll think you're plenty tough. We'll then talk to... Hey, you big bad mother, the big old fighter. Man, you're good. Thanks, little Jesus. Hey, I had some questions for you. Picks me up with a knife. Questions. Everybody's got questions. I'm looking for a job. Looks you over. Well, I was looking for new blood, especially new blood willing to spill blood. Know what I'm saying? Go upstairs, talk to my pa. Tell him I sent you, and maybe we can do business. I'll go see him then. Later. Alright, so we'll head upstairs and talk to Papa. Although my entourage appear to be clearing the path to him right quick. The man turns to face you. He looks sick with fever. Sweat trickles down his face and stains his clothes. He's staring at you like he's waiting for you to speak. Are you Jesus Mordino? The man speaks in a rasping voice. I am Jesus Mordino. You will address me as Senor Mordino. A bead of sweat trickles down his forehead. What is your business with me? I spoke to your son, Senor Mordino. I am looking for work. Studied you for a long time, shakes your head. You do not look strong enough. I have no work for you. Let me prove myself, Senor Mordino. I can do it. Mordino said, very well. I have work for you. Takes a deep, wheezing breath, sweat pouring for it. This package. To the stables north of Reno. Give it to Amanda Ramirez. Then return. I will go there now, Senor Mordino. Head up North Virgin Street, past the casinos. Follow the trail that leads outside of town. You will come to the stables. Now go. And we go directly To the stables. And he did say north, right? Well, we've seen what the security is like here before. Where do you work out, huh? Looks up as you approach. You looking for trouble, Holmes? Your mirrors, Big Jesus gave me this package to give you. Takes the box. About time. We were running almost out of jet. Sniffs Conley. Can't imagine where it all goes, eh? Judging by your jet cough and the way you're rubbing your nose, I'm at a loss to say as to where all the jet delivered here goes. Yeah, well, you take care now. Big J, see, he takes care of us. Last week, I caught 3 slaves who were dumb enough to run, so I just gets a reward, see? And you ain't got shit. You just bend and fetch. Me, I'm a guard. Yeah, great. You take care now. So yeah, 500 XP just for doing a little fetch quest. Attention booty shoppers, take advantage of this booty sale. Well, that does sound tempting, but maybe later. At any rate, we came over here not just to get hired by the Mordinos, but also because trying to get to the basement. You know, that's the annoying thing about the staircases here. Here we go. And sure enough, there is Pretty Boy Lloyd. Oh, it is locked. Whatever shall I do? Oh, wait. That's one of my tag skills. One time I don't lockpick it instantly. Who are you? What are you doing down here? You Lloyd? Pretty Boy Lloyd? Maybe. Who are you? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Dispense with the bullshit, Lloyd. I'm here for the money you stole from Mr. Salvatore. All right, all right. It's in the Gulf of Plains south of Reno, buried in one of the graves. Only I know where it is, though. Show me. Well, looks as he's about to say something. Thinks better than not. All right. Seems like I got no choice. Let's go. Right behind you. Here we are. Money's in this grave right here. Dig it up, Lloyd. There's two types of people in this world, Lloyd. Those with loaded guns and those that dig. Lloyd mumbles under his breath and proceeds to dig carefully. Less than a minute later, he pulls up a landmine from beneath the dirt and sets it aside. He shrugs sheepishly. Nice one, Lloyd. Keep digging. Let's see what else is under there. Half hour later, Lloyd has dug away enough dirt to reveal a small manhole cover set into the ground. You're certain you wouldn't have found it if Lloyd hadn't told you about it. Lloyd takes a deep breath and wipes his forehead. Old. Fallout. Shelter. Open the manhole, Lloyd. The manhole cover opens with a rusty shriek, revealing a dark hole leading downward. Get in there, Lloyd. Lloyd frowns, thinks about making a comment, then shrugs and climbs down the manhole cover. Hey, Lloyd! Catch! Drop landmine. All in a day's work. So, hey, free shovel, free caps, a rope, and, yeah, if we came down here, he would have tried jumping us first. But, boom. 1,000 caps, thereabouts. And, in fact, you can dig up the graves here, but it does ruin your reputation to do so. So if you're going to do it, you need to be very careful about digging up ones that are worth the karma hit. Alright, well. And we'll go ahead and start on Virgin Street and talk to the Mordinos first. Oh, and save first because I don't want to go too far afield on this and accidentally become a made man just by doing one quest, which can happen if due to one factor or another you can no longer continue the rest of the quest line. So yeah, I need to have a 6 strength in order to deliver a package. And then, have you done as I asked? Yep, I deliver it to Ramirez as you asked. Very well, here's your payment. 100 chips. For a simple delivery is more than enough. Thank you, Senor Mordino. I have more work for you. I need someone to collect my percentage from the Corsican brothers. They are late in their payments. I will go there now, Senor Mordino. Head north up Virgin Street. They are across from the gym. If they give you trouble, if they make excuses, hurt them. Very well, Senor Mordino. And yeah, there's the Golden Globes Theater. Then we're going to go talk to Mason first. You found Lloyd yet? Yep, I found him. Well, alright then, go tell Mr. Salvatore what you found. Oh, really? Is that what I should do? Thanks, Mason. Without you, I wouldn't have known how to get from place to place. Sheesh, idiot. Be nice until it is time not to be nice. All right. Salvatore looks up at you, takes a breath and asks, have you disposed of the thief? Yes, Mr. Salvatore. I made an example of him, Mr. Salvatore. What's his fingers together? The money. Has it been recovered? No, I couldn't find the money. No, Mr. Salvatore spent the money. I'm trying to be very careful with the Yes, Mr. Salvatore. I will take the money now. Give him 1,000 chips, and note this is the correct amount. 500 XP for that. Salvatore nods as you give him the money, but he holds up his hands halfway through the transaction. The remaining half is yours. Thank you, Mr. Salvatore. Mr. Salvatore takes a breath from the mask. I have another matter that requires your attention. I am interested in the job, Mr. Salvatore. What do you want me to do? A constituent in my district has not paid me tribute for the services I provide. Collected. If he objects, inform him you are my representative in this matter. Talk to Mason for the details. Yes, Mr. Salvatore, I'll go see him. Alright then, you're going to be a one-man collection agency. Drill simple. Visit Renesco's pharmacy on Commercial Row. Collect the tribute, 1,000 chips, then bring it back here. Alright, anything else? Don't let Gramps give you any bullshit. If he does, tell him that you work for Mr. Salvatore. That should clear up any misunderstandings. You got that? That's all I need to know. Thanks, Mason. Okay, well, that gives us quite a bit of work to do locally. I think we're going to make a quick trip to the NCR. And we will pick things up there next time. We'll see you then.